Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick little speed comparison here of the LG V20 and the LG G5 that we do have here. This is a new LG G5. My old one had some issues with the build quality, so I was going to see how the new LG V20 did stack up here against the G5, which I think has very similar specifications actually. I think we're running Android Nougat on the V20 as well. Maybe. That's what I've heard anyway. I'll double check that. So the G5 does actually boot on faster here, which is interesting. And some people have been saying that they notice some lag with the V20, and I have to say there has been some lag now and again, but maybe because it is a newer device. So we're just going to have a look at the software here on both of them. So you can see Android 6.0 there, and with this one we are getting, let's have a look. Oh, so we are getting Android 7. So that should be very interesting. Do we get the multitasking on the yes, so you can do the multitasking on the V20, which is very nice actually. I didn't actually realize that. So another thing obviously is the Wi-Fi issue. You can solve that by putting a SIM in it. Very strange thing that LG phones have, that you have to do that. Another strange thing about LG phones is that the timeout keeps resetting to like a small thing when you restart it. So we're going to do a speed test anyway and have a look at the performance, see if there's any differences here. So we have installed a few apps. So let's put this on and start again. So far it looks very close. I think even the G5 looks like it's opened a few of them up. Not that one though. That one was the G5. G5 again. These ones seem to be very similar. So it looks like the third-party apps a little bit faster on the G5 with a few of them. Maybe because it has been on the market a while and they've optimized it a bit more. Let's have a look at some of the games. So we're going to see how the memory is by opening up a few here. And I'm struggling with the flu at the moment, so if I sound different, that is the reason. But we will try and make it through this video without collapsing. So you can see the G5, even though it is an older phone and much cheaper nowadays, it still keeps up with the V20. I think I would like to have seen a different processor in the V20, because it seems to be very similar here. Well, then again, Samsung did keep their things similar as well. Whoa, that's weird. There we go. So let's have a look at the Wi-Fi here, see if there's any differences. Very variable here on the G5. You can see we are connected. Oh dear, that's not a good score. So you can see 5G, very nice. Oh, getting some big improvement here. Still quite low for what I've seen it, but maybe it's because it's the time of the day. We don't really know, but as long as it's an improvement over the G5, that is the main thing. And let's see the actual real world browsing. I'd say the display looks a little bit brighter on the V20. I definitely think they've made some improvements there. We can see the G5 again. It seems to be more responsive here day to day. Wow, so I wasn't expecting this. Very nice performance on the G5. And what could that be about? Maybe Android Nugget? So, you know, very interesting. The G5, you know, if you've got a G5 here, you can see the performance is practically better on some things with the G5. Just gonna have a look at the multitasking. See if they hold it in memory. Both seem to reload, but the G5 seems to come up with it a little bit faster here, as you can see. We do get slightly bigger apps during the multitasking on the V20. But I'm still seeing the G5 here when it comes to, you know, being a little bit snappier with things. So what's LG doing exactly? You know, not releasing the phone everywhere and making it not as fast as their previous phone. That LG needs to step up its game, I think, here. Maybe we'll see an improvement over the V20. Oops. And this one. So yeah, you can see, you know, G5 seems to take it when it comes to actually recovering. Both of them do reload. So, you know, they could definitely do some improvement there, but I've got to say, you know, I'm a bit disappointed with the performance here against the G5. The G5 is half the price here, and, you know, it's very affordable. I would have expected a step up when it comes to the, you know, raw performance. Maybe there are some, you know, initial things you need to work out with the software on the V20 as a newer phone, but I think these manufacturers need to make sure everything is worked out before they release the phone, particularly if they're charging top whack price and you've got like an identical phone for half the price here. But obviously the V20 does have its own like improvements. Like for example, you know, we do know and love the dual screen here, which has a lot of utility, particularly like when you are playing games. You can access stuff from the dual screen, you know, see your status, etc. Can't do that on the G5. I think we're getting a bigger battery, which obviously has slightly different mechanism now. So LG has abandoned the modular concept, and you can just pop off the back here with this button, and it's very nice and streamlined. I wasn't really a fan of the modularity way of doing things on the G5. I felt it was a bit weird, and I had some build quality issues with my first G5, which, you know, some people have had actually build quality issues, like for example the back here not fitting uniformly. So that, I think, is the reason why LG abandoned that concept. But it does obviously give you some expandability. You know, it was quite innovative at the time. So I think the other major difference here is that we have a quad DAC thing. So if we have a look at that, no, probably down here somewhere. Is it this one? So I have to connect a headset to enjoy that, but basically you can see we do have that now, and it allows you to have like better quality audio. So there have been some improvements under the hood, but you know, where it comes to performance, I think there could be some improvement needed. So yeah, just a quick little video here. Hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.